Hello students, in today's class we will discuss about post-fertilization events which takes place in flowering plants. In the last class we have studied about double fertilization. What you have studied in the double fertilization? You have studied that how zygote is formed in flowering plants and also how endosperm, that is primary endosperm nucleus, is formed in flowering plants. Okay, you have studied about this in the last class or in the last video. In today's class, let us discuss about post fertilization events. So what are these post fertilization events? So they are all those events which occur in a flower after double fertilization are collectively known as post fertilization events. Okay, so all the events which takes place after double fertilization, all together they are known as post fertilization events. Understood? Okay, so how many different events present in the post fertilization? So there are 4 events present in the post fertilization. Okay, there are 4 events present in the post fertilization. So what they are? So they are, the very first one, it is development of endosperm from primary endosperm nucleus. Okay, what is the first event which is present in a post fertilization? That is development of endosperm from primary endosperm nucleus. Second one, it is development of embryo from zygote. Second one, it is development of embryo from zygote. Okay. Third one, it is maturation of ovule into seed. Okay, the third one, it is maturation of ovule into seed. Fourth one, it is maturation of ovary into fruit. Okay, maturation of ovary into fruit. So these are the 4 events which takes place in the post fertilization. So here very first one, that is formation of endosperm, formation of embryo. These 2 events takes place in the embryo sac. These 2 events where they takes place in the embryo sac. And another 2, that is maturation of ovule into seed and maturation of ovary into fruit. These events takes place where in the, that is, it is takes place in the, that is ovary. Okay, so it is takes place where in the ovary. Or all this, we can say that all these events where they takes place in the gynoecium, that is female reproductive structure of flowering plants. Understood? So whenever you see the fruits, okay, whenever you see the fruits, so what we have? So inside the fruit we have seed. Okay, so inside the fruit we have seed and inside the seed we have embryo. Understood, students? So after fertilization only there is a formation of fruit takes place on the plants. Understood? So whenever you see the fruit, so inside the fruit what we have? We have seed, and inside the seed we have embryo and endosperm. Okay, that is both are present inside the seed. So that's why whenever we put this seed in a soil, okay, it gives rise again into a new plant, because where this embryo present, embryo it is present in the seed. Okay, when you put this seed in the soil, so it will undergo germination and it gives rise new plant. Understood? So like this we have different all these different structures in the gynoecium. Understood? Okay, so whenever you see the plant, first you see the formation of flower on the plants, and after that we can see the formation of the fruit. Okay, students? Okay, so in today's class let us discuss about this very first event which takes place in the flowering plants. So very first event, what it is? It is a development of endosperm. Development of endosperm from primary endosperm nucleus. From primary endosperm nucleus. Okay, then what is this endosperm? It is nothing but it is a post-fertilized nutritive triple tissue. It is called endosperm. It is a post-fertilized nutritive triple tissue which is called endosperm. Understood? So after triple fission only we can see the formation of this primary endosperm nucleus in the embryo sac. Okay, recall all these different things what you have studied in the last class. Okay, so in the embryo sac, so what we have this development of this endosperm. So this is the embryo sac, this is the embryo, development of embryo, and it is the endosperm. So this is the development of endosperm. Understood, students? Okay, then so what this endosperm you have studied, though it is a nutritive tissue. Okay, understood. What is endosperm? Endosperm is a nutritive tissue which give nourishment for the developing embryo. Okay, so for the development of embryo there is a need of what? There is a need of food. Okay, so there is a need of what? Food. So that food, where it is present? It is present in the tissue. In which tissue? That is in the endosperm. So endosperm is nothing but it is a tissue. Okay, so which is made up of cells. So in this cells what we have? We have that is storage of food material. Okay, why this storage of food material takes place here? For the development of embryo. Understood, students? What is endosperm? Endosperm is a nutritive tissue which give nourishment for the developing embryo. Understood? Okay, and this is always, it has 3 nucleus. Okay, so this always it has how many nucleus? 3 nucleus. Understood? So because it is formed from what? Triple fission. Okay, so that's why it is known as triple fission, because we have 3 nucleus. That's why it is known as triple fission. Understood? So this primary endosperm nucleus which is present here, it undergoes repeated mitotic cell divisions and develops into the what? Develops into the endosperm. Okay, so it develops into the what? Endosperm. So all these are the different types of endosperm. Okay, all these are the endosperm only. First type, second type, and third type. All these are the 3 different types of endosperm. So which is the nutritive tissue. Understood? Okay. So here, so how many these different types of endosperm present? So I think you understood about what is this endosperm. Endosperm is a nutritive tissue. Okay, which have how many nucleus? 3 nucleus. Understood, students? Okay. So how many different types of endosperm present in the flowering plants? Okay, based on the development of endosperm. So they are classified into 3 types. What they are? So they are, the very first one, it is nuclear endosperm, cellular endosperm, and halobial endosperm. Okay, how many different types present here? 3 different types present. Very first one, it is nuclear endosperm, second one cellular endosperm, and third one it is halobial endosperm. So which is the nuclear endosperm here? So this is the nuclear endosperm. So in this type of development, the primary endosperm nucleus. So this is the primary endosperm nucleus. Okay, so this is the primary endosperm nucleus, and this is the what it is? It is a zygote. Okay, towards, so this is the micropyle end and this is the chalazal end. Always where this zygote present? Towards micropyle end. Okay, so this is the what it is? It is a zygote. So this is the diagram of embryo sac after double fertilization. After double fertilization, and this is the zygote, and it is a primary endosperm nucleus. So in this type of endosperm development, so the primary endosperm nucleus, where here what it is? Primary endosperm nucleus. Okay, so it divides by prenuclear mitosis. So this primary endosperm nucleus divides by prenuclear mitosis. So it undergoes successive nuclear division, okay, after the wall formation. Okay, in this type what we are going to observe here? Okay, so here we don't have any kind of that is cytokinesis. Only karyokinesis takes place. I think all you know about what is karyokinesis, what is cytokinesis. Karyokinesis means what? Division of nucleus. What is cytokinesis? Cytokinesis means division of cytoplasma. So here only division of what takes place? Division of nucleus takes place. You can see only division of nucleus here. So there is no wall formation here. So only free nucleus they are present in the where embryo sac. Understood? Okay, so here this primary endosperm nucleus, one cell of this primary endosperm nucleus, it undergo mitotic cell division and it gives rise, that is 2 cells here. So how many nucleus present here? Remember students, very important. So 3 nucleus present in these cells. Okay, so again these 2 they undergo again another mitotic cell division, and there will be a formation of what? Again more this nucleus. Nucleus. Only nuclear division takes place here. No, there is no division of cytoplasma. So that's why it is known as nuclear endosperm. And also we can say it is a free nuclear endosperm. Understood? So nucleus, free nucleus, all they are present where? In this embryo sac. Understood? In this embryo sac. And here you can see the presence of what? Embryo. Okay, so embryo. Always remember this one. Endosperm development precedes embryo development. Okay, so first development of endosperm takes place. After that only we can see the development of embryo. Understood? So this is about what? Nuclear endosperm. Example for this, coconut. What you have to remember here? So only division of nucleus takes place. Only division of nucleus takes place. Very good example it is coconut. Okay, we are drinking this tender coconut milk. Okay, so tender coconut milk we are drinking. So in that coconut water, what we are drinking, that coconut water, so what it is? It is a endosperm. So what this coconut water it is there, what it is? It is a endosperm. It has lot of nutritive value. So that's why it is very good for the health. Understood? So what is that coconut water? Remember student, that coconut water is a endosperm. Okay, so that coconut water it is a endosperm. So that's why it is in a liquid form. That's why it is in a liquid form, because we don't have any kind of wall formation. So that's why it is in a what? Liquid form in the coconut. Understood students? So this is about what? Nuclear endosperm. Okay, this is about what? Nuclear endosperm. Second one is the cellular endosperm. Second one is the cellular endosperm. What difference we have in this? So here in the cellular endosperm, primary endosperm nucleus, this is the primary endosperm nucleus, divides many times and each division is followed by the wall formation. Okay, here you can see the formation of the wall. Here karyokinesis follows cytokinesis. Here division of nucleus takes place and also division of the what? Cytoplasma. Okay, so that's why you can see that whenever this cytokinesis takes place, definitely we can see the wall formation. So here in this endosperm you can see the formation of the wall. So many cells we can see here. Why? Because of this karyokinesis and as well as the cytokinesis. Okay, so that's why, so primary endosperm nucleus divides many times and each division is followed by wall formation. So that's why we can see the many cells here, and this is the what it is, embryo. Understood? So this is about what? Cellular endosperm. In the cellular endosperm, so here karyokinesis follows cytokinesis. Formation of many cells takes place. Here you don't have any kind of cells here. Only you can see the presence of nucleus. Okay, here you can see the presence of many cells. Understood? So that's why it is known as nuclear endosperm and it is known as cellular endosperm. Example for this, it is a utricularia. Okay, example for this, it is a utricularia. Understood, students? Okay. So last one is the alluvial endosperm. It is a mixed type of endosperm. Here you can see both the type. So that is both the type. That is free nuclear and as well as the cellular endosperm. Both the type you can see here. Okay. So what is this alluvial endosperm? It is an intermediate between nuclear and cellular type. Okay. It is an intermediate between nuclear and cellular type. So this type of endosperm is known as alluvial endosperm. It is known as what? Alluvial endosperm. So this is what it is. It is a primary endosperm nucleus, and it is a what it is? It is zygote. Okay, it is zygote. So it will undergo what? Repeated mitotic cell division. Okay, first division you can see the formation of wall, formation of the wall formation. Exactly in the center of the what? In the center of the embryo sac. In the center of the embryo sac. Okay, in the center of the embryo sac you can see the wall formation. So after that here you can see, so off of the endosperm what you are seeing? So presence of free nucleus, and off of the endosperm what you are seeing here? Presence of cells. Both the type you can see here. That is a nuclear and as well as the cellular. So upper side you can see the presence of nuclear type, and below this you can see the presence of cellular type. So that's why it is known as mixed type of endosperm or alluvial type of endosperm. Understood, students? So this is about what? Alluvial endosperm. Example for this, it is a grape hyacinth. Grape hyacinth is the example for alluvial endosperm, and this grape. Okay, so this is about what? Alluvial endosperm. So these are the three different types of endosperm what we are seeing. We are seeing in a flowering plants. And what is this endosperm? It is a nutritive tissue. It is a nutritive tissue. I think all you understood about this nuclear endosperm, cellular endosperm and alluvial endosperm. Okay, so what in this nuclear endosperm we have only free nucleus. There is no wall formation. Here we can see the wall formation. So that's why we can see the many cells, and here it is a mixed type. So off it is a cellular type, and off it is a cellular type, and off it is a nuclear type. Understood? So that's why it is known as alluvial type of endosperm. Understood, students? Okay, I think all you understood about this different type of endosperm, and also you have studied about what are the events present in the post fertilization. So thank you, students.